So today I thought I would do a little life update talking about my new job, Get Ready With Me. So if you fancy having a sit down and a little chat with me, then stay tuned. So hey guys, it's Becky and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I do lots of plus size fashion, beauty, lifestyle, home, videos, all that kind of jazz every Tuesday and Thursday here. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you'd hit that big red subscribe button down below. It is free, and also give this video a big thumbs up. It's really help us push my videos out there. And yeah, leave me a little comment down below. How's your day going? Any updates in your life? Let me know. I do love reading all of your comments and I try to reply to as many as I can. So before we get into today's video, a word from today's sponsor. Hello from inside the kitchen cupboard. So today's video is kindly sponsored by HelloFresh. I have been working with them for a while now, and they're a company that I have ordered from for literally years, even before I ever started doing YouTube. So if you didn't know, HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service. So you can choose out of their many meals what you would like to receive. You can have 2, 3 or 4 person options, so it's great depending on the size of your family. And the range of recipes they have on the website is insane. Now I've just got back from London and I am tired. Am I going to order a takeaway? No, I am not. I'm going to be cooking one of their rapid meals. Tonight we are cooking the sticky bulgogi pork noodles with tender stem broccoli and peanuts. Yummy. So this just sounds, it's making my mouth water. You've got some veggies in there and it's just way better than, you know, this is going to get here quicker than ordering a takeaway. So very excited to get cooking this. One of the reasons why I love HelloFresh is everything comes in these little bags, so you can just put them straight into your fridge, no faff, super easy. It gets delivered fresh. There's little ice packs in there to keep any meats or fish or dairy products cold. Everything comes super fresh and just tasty looking, straight to your doorstep, so you don't have to worry about going to the supermarket. Takes the stress out of meal planning as well. Sometimes it's nice to not think about things like that. So if HelloFresh sounds like something you would want to try, then I do have a very special offer for you. You can get 60% off your first box plus 25% off for the first 2 months, as well as some free gifts thrown in. It's an amazing deal. I'll pop the discount code on the screen, or you can use your phone, your camera on your phone, and scan the QR code. Woo, we're in the 21st century, folks, with our QR codes. So if you fancy taking advantage of the deal, then scan the QR code, type in the discount code, or click the link down below to take advantage of that amazing offer. Now let's get cooking. So guys, I would say 15 minutes later, this one didn't even take 20 minutes. We have got the most gorgina bowl of noodles. I love that with HelloFresh, they always give you like a garnish. There's always fresh herbs, or we've got some crushed peanuts for this dish. So let me go grab a fork. Look at this, all this beautiful tender stem broccoli, noodles, peanuts. it smells incredible. I will say HelloFresh is also amazing at teaching cooking. If you want to learn some new skills, they have some great tips on ways to make things easier in the kitchen. It's a great way to get better at cooking. So here we go. Super hot. Yum. I have discovered so many different types of cuisines, recipes that I've never tried before. They're currently doing Korean food and street inspired food. So if that sounds like your cup of tea as well, then don't forget to use my code, pop that on the screen now, for 60% off your first box and then 25% off your first 2 months. And you're going to get some gifts thrown in. QR code somewhere on the screen now, but I'm going to sit down, pop on a bit of YouTube, and see you later. So massive thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring a portion of this video. Oh, these noodles, guys, I wish I could share them with you. Bye for now. So a huge thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I'm going to pop my favourite, I need to wash this so badly, but I just love it. This is my favourite headband. Here she is. Just love it. And this dress is from Asda. I need to cut these dingly danglies off because they are getting in the way. So I prepped the face with some moisturizers and such. I need to get my brows redone. They're starting to fade, so I'm just going to go in with Essence Make Me Brow in a brown shade. So let's talk about the new job. So it's been a month since I started the new job. So I know a lot of you might know what I do for a living. I work in advertising. If any of you have seen Mad Men, I'm basically like Peggy, when she gets promoted from a personal assistant to a copywriter. So that's not how the industry works anymore, thankfully. My role is a copywriter, and you work in a team. So if you saw my London vlog, you'd have seen Hannah. So not only is she like one of my best friends, but we also work together on a daily basis. And we move jobs together. We have the same salary together. That is different I think in America, copywriters get paid more, but over in the UK, I believe for the most part, everyone's kind of paid equally, which to be honest, I prefer, because, you know, things get tricky when it comes to you not being paid the same. So we move together, get paid the same, make all the decisions together. It's very different to a lot of obviously normal jobs, so explaining it to your parents is quite tricky. So we concept advertising campaigns, slogans, ad scripts for radio, TV, social media, PR stunts, all sorts. We do all of that, and the copywriter traditionally does all the copy, and the art director does all the kind of photography, liaises with the design department, or if we get an illustrator in, picks the illustrators, stuff like that. But we kind of do a bit of both. I do have a bit of like an art background, like a lot of my GCSEs and A-levels. I was originally going to go into graphic design, so I have quite a lot of kind of art experience, so we just kind of dabble in both. Like, there's no set rules, but they do just like you to be one or the other when you're in a team. So we've been working together now, I think now come this May, maybe 7 years together, 6 or 7 years. It's been a while. And yeah, we've literally been working together for that long. We started out doing internships together and have worked our way up, got made redundant together, which is quite nice because it doesn't feel like you're the only person in the world. Like, we always went through everything together, and obviously did the job search together as well, which is also quite nice because when you're you know, there's two of you looking for jobs, and it doesn't feel like you're just on your own doing it. So it is really, really nice to work as a team. But I don't know any other industry that you would work in a team like we do. I imagine it'd probably be like other creative industries, like if you're like a director duo, or like a fashion house, if you're in a fashion house. But it's quite rare. I'm gonna go for quite like a summery bronzy look, because the weather this weekend was absolutely rubbish for me. Oh, I need to rub a little bit of moisturiser there. And the sun's decided to come out now, so I want to put on something summery. I've got this from last year. You can see how reflective it is. This is the Summer Unrated palette from NARS. I love this palette. It's very summery, but why is it hard to open? I don't want to chip a nail. Ah, there we go. I think I'm going to do something bronzy. I always forget my tripod when I visit my boyfriend. And so I just end up getting boxes and books and leaning you against it. I need to get a tripod and leave it here. But this also works. So, I do love filming Get Ready With Me is here, because the lighting is so nice. I always feel like we get gorgeous lighting. So, yes, so we started this job a month ago, and we're loving it. Everyone's so lovely. It's quite a small agency. Our last agency would be classed as small as well, but it's a very different vibe. We just feel we feel like we fit in really well. We feel like people there know what they're doing. And that was not a vibe we got from the previous place. Like the people that work at this agency, we've known from other agencies. People have got a long history within the industry, and experience is such an important element that you bring to the table. That's why you get the salaries that you get. And it's really great to see people that are in like the senior management. I feel like they deserve the title. Like they're so knowledgeable, but also really nice. And I think you get the idea that, you know, that the agency is going to continue to grow, because the expertise is there, but also people are just nice. So you've got like the perfect match that will get potentially more clients through the door, as well as keep the ones that they've currently got. So we're both really happy there. Everyone is just so lovely. We knew quite a few people there, but also some people that like we didn't know too well are also there from a previous agency we were at, and we didn't know they were there either, and they were like, oh my god, you guys are here. So that was really nice too, just being able to reconnect with people that you know, we had a small working relationship with, and being able to grow that. So we're super excited to be where we're at, excited to see where it takes us next in terms of, you know, producing some cool work for them. And they seem, oh, of course there's some chainsawing happening now. Can you guys hear that? I might have to glue. I like having the window open because it's nice to get fresh air, but everyone always seems to be doing stuff outside. Love this very smoky, bronzy look. Yeah, I'm gonna shut that. If you can't hear it, well, you'll hear it even less. So yeah, and they're always super, like, whenever at any agency, they're always really interested in YouTube, because social and influencer advertising has just become so much bigger now. They're interested in that element, but also just interested in YouTube in general. I think it's just like everyone, they always want to know, like, how much do you make, and what brands have you worked with, and like, how does it work, and how do you make money? It's always the same questions. So I'm just going to go in with this kind of shimmery, orangey, bronzy tone. The reason why I like this eyeshadow palette is because they've formulated a lot of their blush shades and bronzer shades into eyeshadows. I think that's really cool. And NARS, the stuff, the colours they do, they never do anything too out of the box. But it always looks nice. It always looks pretty. So yeah, what else is there to tell you about the new job? Well, I'm obviously going up to London a hell of a lot more. That's very tiring. And it's just been kind of getting into a new routine with that. And like working out about like food and stuff, like with HelloFresh, like making sure to like order some of the rapid meals, because they're really quick to cook. When I get back from London. It's nice to have like a fresh meal, maybe with like proper ingredients. Ooh, that looks so pretty. So yeah, we're gonna just keep it simple. I'm always a simple, like you can do something bold, but you don't need to be fussy. You know what I mean? I'm not a cut crease Insta baddie girly. I'm going in with the Valentino V lighter. Love this stuff. If you are someone that gets kind of oily, I get very sweaty in the summer. I like this because it's radiant, but it's not a greasy finish. A lot of radiant products you're gonna get oily with, it's gonna make you more oily, whereas this sets down, so it stays luminous, but I can't explain it very well. It's a very, very nice product though, if you do like to get a luminous base. I will be though going soon to my Supergoop SPF, is it Glow Getter? I love that for summer because it's got 30 SPF, I think, and it's got this kind of vibe, but you've got more sun protection, especially heading into the summer. So I need to start using that soon. But up next, we're going to start concealing. So yeah, the office is near Covent Garden, which, wow, what a place to work. It was definitely one of the reasons why we were like, ooh, this agency is nice. Like one of many reasons was because of the location. One, it is really easy for me to get there from the train station, because not only is the commute horrendous from Southampton to London, but then trying to get to wherever, like especially when I was working in Shoreditch, it was so hard to get there, and it just took so much longer, whereas now I just get like, I could walk if I wanted to, but I get the bus, and there's so many buses that go there. There's a bus every 2 minutes to get to Covent Garden, and maybe like 5-minute walk to the office. It's so nice, and so many lovely shops, places to eat. I'm going now, if you're going to get one thing, get this Rare Beauty concealer brush. I love this. This is a trick that Selena Gomez's makeup artist does. She doesn't swipe. She gets a bit of the product and just goes in, and then you can like build and then see how far that product takes you before adding more. So before just piling all the concealer on, and then this brush really nicely blends it out rather than a sponge. This concealer is really nice. It's the Kosas, I think it's called like Revealer Concealer. I have heard that it does go off quite quickly, so I am going to make a conscious effort to use this within the 6 months because it's a clean beauty. And if you see me looking not at you but at the side, it's because I'm watching myself put this on in the camera. So yeah, Covent Garden. Oh, if you ever visit London, if you've never visited London before, Covent Garden is one of my favourite places to go to. Always has been. If you are a makeup beauty lover, it's a fantastic place to go. They've got one of the only Charlotte Tilbury standalone stores. You've got like your Dior Beauty, Chanel Beauty, Tom Ford Beauty. The Ordinary and Deciem have a shop there as well. You've got perfumes, you've got Penhaligon's, you've got Perfume de Marly, Aesop, Anars standalone. So there's so much standalone beauty. If you like makeup, it's a great location to do a bit of makeup shopping. It's very dangerous. There's also a Space NK and a huge Boots as well. I wouldn't be surprised if like Sephora does their second store there, maybe, because it's such a great location. But there's also just loads of other shops there. Like they've got Happy Socks, which I always get, like my dad and JP, some of their socks for like Christmas. A Moomin shop. Just really interesting. There's also the TfL Transport for London Museum there, which it's actually quite good, quite interesting. So yeah, it's just an all-round great place to be in London. And Ben's Cookies, who can forget Ben's Cookies? They're fabulous. And there's also lots of places to eat as well. So yeah, just good times. I have been really into Joe and the Juice crispy sandwiches. They're so expensive, my God. I didn't realise how expensive they were. So it was the tuna cardo that went viral on TikTok. It's a tuna, avocado, pesto and tomato situation. But I don't know how I feel about that combo. So I always get the turkey, which is mozzarella, pesto, but it's in this bread. I think Joe and the Juice is like a Swedish or like, it's Scandinavian. And this bread apparently is like the bread they have up there, but it's really thin and it's so crispy and yummy, and all the pesto soaks into it. Oh my Lord. And then I love their, they have a power shake, which is a strawberry vanilla smoothie / milkshake, which is really good. But I also like Iron Man, which is a strawberry and kiwi smoothie, but it's like 15 quid. And then I'm like, I could have got pizza for Frank and Manca. So I really like their stuff, but the prices shook. So I like Joe and the Juice, but that is a rare treat, because it's just the prices are unbelievable. Now I'm going in with this. I've now hit pan on, like a teeny tiny pan. Can you see that? Love this bronzer from Fenty. It's just a good staple, a good all-rounder. And it's nice to hit pan in something, isn't it? Because shows you using it. Just really like, it's quite a cool toned bronzer without being like a contour, if you know what I mean. Like it's not orange or anything, but it's still bronzy, but it still gives you like nice shape and definition. In the Sun is the name of the shade. And it travels excellently. I've traveled with this so many times and it's never broke, so highly recommend. We did go to Chinatown the other day with the finance department. That's another thing I've really liked about this agency, is that because it's small, you kind of have to like get to know and talk to everyone. And like in previous agencies, I don't think we'd have got to know the finance department as quick as we have done here. It's not like finance, like HR, the IT guy, like it's all that, you know, they're kind of like back end kind of stuff. So it's just been so nice to like get to know them as well. Because also they've got a lot more girls in their departments. So they have some other kind of like women to befriend, but everyone's just so lovely. And they're all very excited about the HelloFresh discount code. So I think some of them are gonna use use the discount code to try HelloFresh. Going in with this is one of my favourite blushes. It's the Dior Coral Natural Healthy Glow Brush. I love these blushes from Dior. I do think this is my favourite one, the corally shade. I'm now going a bit crazy. It kind of reacts to your natural pH in your body. And it's very, very buildable. So if you're fair like me, it's great because you are not going to over apply. But I feel like you can build it up depending on your skin tone. And it's just pretty, it's healthy. And I love this colour for summer, gorgeous. And with a bronzy eye, it looks so pretty. Then we've got the Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten. This is a blinding highlight. It's almost too much for me nowadays. I don't know if I want something a bit subtler, but it's very pretty and I've been using it a lot. I feel like it's been a while since we've had like a big highlighter moment, but it's incredibly glowy. Like, look at that. It's quite a lot, but it's very stark, I think. Like, I think I would like something with just a hint more champagne, a little bit more gold in it. Like, I wish there were more pale gold highlights. I feel like you get gold or you get white. And I'm like, excuse me, can I please have something that just looks golden and glowy, but for a pale skin tone, if you know what I mean. But it is still pretty, I will give it that. I'm going to go in with a light shade from the eyeshadow palette, just to use it. I love the inner corner highlight. Is such like a transforming moment. It always looks beautiful. See, it's very different from there. That's a lot more kind of golden. Now, a tip from me to you. I always like to set my face before I do mascara. Just because my mascara runs with my temperamental eyes. So I'm going with the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. I'm getting through this. I maybe bought this a month ago and I've been really enjoying it. I love the spray. I'm also probably going for it because I use about 20 pumps. It's just a nice experience. I like the feeling. So I'm going to use the Bad Girl Bang that I recently opened. I had 3 of these back. This is the thing with mascaras, because once you open them, you've got about 3 months to use them. So I hoard them and then I never want to use them because you have to throw them away like quite quickly after you've opened them. And I had 3 of these. I got them on a really good deal on an EasyJet flight. Always be on the lookout for those offers, because sometimes they'll do 20% off the prices in the catalogue. So you could get like, they're already like duty-free price, but then you add that additional 20%. I got 2 of these mascaras for £25. And I feel like the mascara, if you went and bought it in Boots, is like £24. So if you ever hear them say, oh, we're doing a special offer on an EasyJet flight, I'll seriously have a look, because they've got like Lancome La Vie Belle perfume. They've got the new Paco Rabanne Fame. I think they have like an ABH soft glam palette. They have some good stuff. And if you can get it with that extra money off, like, you can get a really good deal. The reason why I like this mascara is the end is so small. You can get to your smaller lashes. I'm torn between these 2 lip products. So Kiko, they have released new summer shades in their iconic 3D Hydra lip gloss. And they've restocked loads of shades as well because it went on TikTok. So I got this gorgeous like rosy gold shade in 42, or I've got the also viral Rare Beauty tinted lip oil in Honesty, and honestly I have been loving these. I have got 3 shades. This is going to stain me, but I love this shade because it's a really nice neutral for a lip tint as well. They're quite hard to come by. Or we've got this shade, which is also really nice. I think I'm going to go with Honesty though. So I like these because they're just kind of easy. They're easy to wear. I would say my favourite to get would be Hope and Honesty for a pale girl, because then you've got more pinky nude and then you've got a brownie nude. and that's really all you ever need in life. But let me quickly get my hair down and we'll finish off this video. My hair looks so dark because I just washed it, so it's still like a little bit wet, and I don't have a hairdryer, so we're like half dry, half not. But that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the little catch up, life update, because I know a lot of you have been there for me, supported me as I've been going through this. It's been difficult. It's been 5 months of not knowing what's going on. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for watching all my videos. Obviously that really helped me out financially as well and managed to get me through a good few months. So honestly, a huge thanks to you guys, because without you, it would have made the situation even worse. It was already pretty bad. So, you know, I can't thank you guys literally enough. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Also, massive thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring a portion of this video. I will pop the discount code on the screen, the QR code on the screen, if you do fancy taking advantage of the offer and giving it a go yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment down below. What should our end of video question be today? Well, as I'm going for cocktails this evening, tell me what your favourite cocktail is down below. I love... it's like a pina colada, I think pina colada is my favorite drink. But yeah, let me know yours down below, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.